All right, guys, what's up? Another banger day, some awesome analysis, pretty much nailing it to the wall here again. I hope it helped you guys out there. I made $5,300 net on my new Top Step XFA. So now my total balances on these two XFAs are right around $10,000 combined. So that's fantastic. Trying to build those and get to some more payouts while I'm putting together the course, getting everything ready for you guys with Vol Pro Edge. So I'm not, trading around the clock like I usually do, but I'm trying to sneak in little trades here and there to make some money as we prepare for launch. And then, of course, when we do launch, I will be trading live in front of you every day in the live day trading room, using my analysis, showing you how I execute my different trading plans, my strategies on the appropriate days, right? Because you don't want to be running a range trading strategy on a trending day. You don't want to be running a trending strategy on a range day. So last night, I said I expected the market to be a little bit range bound, and it was for the better part of the day. And I used my range strategy, and that's how I made that $5,300 net. So knowing these things is super, super important. All right, guys, let's get into the analysis. It's going to be quicker today. I've noticed that most people in the analytics, they only pay attention to ES and NQ. So that's what we're going to focus on. And we're going to keep these videos shorter for the public. When we do launch Vol Pro Edge, that's where I will do the in-depth analysis across all these markets every single day for you, because that's how I have to find my best picks to trade the next day in the live day trading room. So that will be coming with Vol Pro Edge. In the meantime, if you haven't joined the Discord, the link is in the description. If you haven't joined the waiting list at volproedge.com, go do that, because members on the waiting list are going to get special pricing when we launch the course and everything else. You get special mentorship stuff from me, and it's going to be cool. So I really appreciate you guys signing up for the wait list. Vol Pro Edge is growing, and it just makes me super happy to see that. So appreciate your support, you guys. Okay, let's go ahead and look at ES here. As you know, I told you yesterday in the analysis, I said, look, I wouldn't really bet on this short level holding here, even though we had some strong daily resistance, right? I said, I think we're going to want to fish higher. Why? Because we weren't quite in the weekly resistance zone. And now we're slowly starting to get into the weekly resistance zone. Now, here's the question. Do we expect the daily congestion resistance level here to hold for tomorrow? It might, but I'm not going to bet on it. And here's why. Do you see how we closed above this temporary support? Sorry, this temporary resistance on the daily, right? We broke and we closed above that resistance level, right? So what happens? Well, that resistance becomes support. And you see that live yellow dot right there, true average, all this, that's underneath the close. So right now, that's all support. Yeah, we could break that support and head back down like this. That could certainly happen. But if I was trading the ES in the live trading room, what I would recommend to you guys is only if we start to get below this level right here, this key level, let's say 57.05 to 57.15. If we start to break below that level, and then you can see that as price tries to get back up and through that level, it's not able to, then that's where you probably got the confirmation that the daily resistance level here inside this weekly resistance level is going to be strong enough to drive us back down here for another test of these lows. So that's what I'd be looking for ES. I certainly wouldn't be buying up here. And like I said, I also wouldn't sell right here. I would be in favor of the short side, but I would wait for that confirmation. Okay. So that's ES for you guys. And if you guys have questions about ES, NQ, other markets, just join the Discord and you post them in there. And when I see them, I try to get back to all you guys. There's also a lot of great traders in that Discord. So you can ask trading questions, whatever you want. So that's kind of how to reach me after hours, after I put up the YouTube video. Of course, I also answer all your comments here on YouTube. So if you got questions here about the video, you want to post them in the comment section. That helps the YouTube algorithm, push the video out, which I really appreciate. So leave your comments below, like the video. All right, so here with the NASDAQ, very similar to ES. The difference is, I would say 20,000 is that key level, because I want to see, are we going to open, here, where are we going to open? And then if we open below this level and then hold that resistance and price looks weak, then yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see a move like that. But if this level serves as support, we could continue to push a little bit higher. So just be careful. Not really that clear right now for NQ or ES, but I would be looking in the live day trading room, for example, tomorrow. I'd be looking for these key levels. That'd be my game plan and say, hey, look, if these key levels that are support right now, if we break below those levels on ES and NQ, and then we push back up and test them as resistance, and I see my intraday strategy confirming a short there, that's what I would be looking for. I'd also be watching, the 10-year note. What are the bonds telling me? I'd be looking at crude oil, gold, silver, the dollar. What are all these things telling me? And then that's how I'd make that decision. So I don't really see anything here where I would put on an end of day trade, what I call, hey, right when this market opens, do I want to get in and take some action? No, I don't. I called that trade right there. That was a great, great, great end of day trade. When that closed, just nailed that to the wall. Those are the ones we're waiting for when you get a really clear signal like this. Beautiful weekly support level. I was talking about that all week, and then the daily confirmed it, and then off we go. So, guys, remember about trading, it's not about the money you're making. It's about managing your risk, picking your spots, and avoiding the silly losses. If you can do that, the winners will come and then you will get to consistent profitability. Okay. So don't think that you need to know what's happening every single day. The key is to have a system like mine, Vol Pro Edge, that works where you can see, hey, I don't really know what's going on right now. Okay, I've got a little bit of a game plan if these levels break and I want to look to short them. But other than that, I'm just going to let this market continue to work itself out until I see something really, really good. And this is why, with the live day trading room that we do, when we launch Vol Pro Edge here in a couple of weeks, that's why I have to do the end of day analysis for all the major futures markets, because if there's not clarity on ES or NQ like this, I will find a market, whether it's platinum, copper, crude oil, gold, silver, whatever. There will be a market with a clear signal where the daily is matching up with my weekly and monthly levels. And then that's the market I'm going to focus on in the live day trading room, because that's the clear market for the next 24 hours. So that's how we're going to do it. I can't wait to do that with you guys. But for those of you, most of you now are just trading ES and NQ. I wanted to give this analysis to you. And, I hope it helps you right now. Be careful. This is a transition period on the weekly chart here for NQ and ES. So I would say the advice for the week is going to be caution. And I will continue to give this analysis to you every single day so that you can use it to your benefit. We can wrap it up here with gold and then maybe the dollar and a quick crude oil just to help you guys out here, because it gives us an idea of what's going on in the overall market. All right, yeah, so gold was a good call. I said look for that support level down there at 29.80. I said do not short this market. We didn't pull back to my level, but if you use the analysis, you were certainly on the right side of the market, and hopefully kept yourself out of some losses by avoiding shorting into this strong push higher in gold, right? So I've been saying don't get caught short here on gold, right? We broke through some major resistance and we're headed higher, which continues to we continue to see here on the charts. And on the daily here, I would say, it's looking still super bullish here, right? So you've got a ton of support here. All these dots, are stacked up. So, we may see a continued squeeze like this in gold. I would definitely not be looking for shorts in gold. So be careful with that, okay? And I would say the key level that you'd want to watch, would be down in here. I would look for 29.96, because you got a lot of dots stacked right there. That'd be my key level right there, 29.96, where I'd be looking for gold. And you may not get it, guys. It may just open, pick this up and push higher, but you don't really want to be chasing here. You want to wait, get a little bit of a better buy entry opportunity there for gold. Let's go ahead and look at crude oil, and then we'll wrap it up with the dollar, maybe a little Bitcoin. I want to keep these videos shorter now for the next couple weeks, because I'm really in the home stretch of getting the course done. And I have noticed again on YouTube that most people just watch ES and NQ anyways, so there's not really much sense in doing a long analysis video, when nobody's watching them. I know when we launch Vol Pro Edge and I do the super detailed video, you guys are going to watch those, because that's where I'm teaching as I'm analyzing, and that's really going to help you learn everything, all the concepts from the course and everything else. So can't wait to do those for you guys. All right, let's go ahead and roll over crude oil here. One sec. All right, guys. Well, we're letting crude load here. It looks like we are in the May contract of crude now, K. And be aware that we are rolling over from March on the indices to June, which is from H to M, right? So be aware of that. We are rolling over now. So looking at crude oil here, this is the May contract, and yeah, continue to see. Look, this is a messy market here on crude, so I wouldn't mess with this right now. I'd continue to be very careful. And guys, look, this is what I've been talking about. The last good call I made on crude, well, the last, call I made was short here. That was a beautiful pocket pattern. It was right into some nice weekly resistance at that time. We were with the energy, just nailed that to the wall. And since then, it just hasn't really been clear. And when it's not clear, you just got to stay out, guys, and focus on the market that is clear, right? So that's going to be the advantage of Vol Pro Edge and doing the analysis on pretty much all 30 or so futures markets every single day in great detail, because that's how you're going to learn what I'm teaching in the course. And it's also where you're going to see how I find my top setups, the markets with the most clarity for the next 24-hour trading cycle, and the markets that I'll trade in the live day trading room, right? So it's super important. All right, let's go ahead and finish it off here with the euro and the dollar. Just trying to keep this video, guys, around 10 minutes. I'm at 11 minutes and 30 seconds now. Oh, and guys, while this is loading, let me know in the comment section if you like, this shorter, more condensed version for YouTube, or do you like the way I was doing them, the last few days. I just noticed that when my video is 30 minutes and the average watch time is like, 5 minutes or something, it doesn't really make sense for me to cover so much and spend 30 minutes, right? So I'm thinking this will be more of a win-win. It's quicker for me. You guys get all the info you need. And then we really turn and burn once I launch Vol Pro Edge here in the next couple of weeks. My developer is working on the indicators for TradingView. It's looking good. So that's kind of what we're doing while I record the course lessons and get everything set up and all that kind of stuff. All right. Oh, and I got invited to go on a podcast, a trading podcast. I'll be interviewed. That'll be fun. I'll let you guys know where that'll be. We haven't scheduled a date yet, but that'll be fun. All right. So here's the dollar, the euro. Pretty much did what we said, right? I said I expected strong daily congestion support level down here, and now we're pushing back up. That is indeed what happened. So it looks like the euro is going to continue to be stronger here against the dollar. You got a lot of support now in 1.0960 right there. So yeah, just be careful out there, guys. Looks like the indices are going to continue to just be a little bit choppy as we transition here. Is this the beginning of a prolonged bounce? We'll see. Or are we pulling back to get the shorts back on fire and head lower? I will have better information on that once the charts play out a little bit more. And I just take it day by day and let the charts tell me, where we're going, and then I trade it accordingly. I don't have any biases or biases. All right, you guys, take care. Happy trading to you all. And I will be back with you tomorrow. And remember, go to the Discord. Lots of cool stuff going on there. Go join the wait list at volproedge.com. I'll see you. Bye.